Our regular city council meeting will now come to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
City of Romulus, regular city council meeting for Monday, March 3rd, 2014. Let the roll show that all members are present with the exception of Councilwoman Roscoe and Councilman Kraut.
They are excused.
So noted. Tonight's regular council meeting agenda is as follows. Number 1, agenda. 2, minutes. 3, petitioner. 4, chairperson's report. 5, mayor's report. 6A, clerk's report. 6B, treasurer's report. 7, public comment. 8, unfinished business. 9, new business. 10, communication. And 11, adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the agenda as presented.
So moved. Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Makowski, supported by Ms. Choate, for the approval agenda is presented. Roll call vote. Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, agenda approved.
2A, approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting held February 24th, 2014.
So moved for February 24th, 2014.
Support.
The motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, for approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting held February 24th, 2014. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, minutes are approved.
2B, approval of the minutes from the special meetings held on February 24th, 2014.
So moved for the special meeting February 24th, 2014, that was held at 6:20 p.m.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, for the approval of the minutes from the special meeting held on February 24th, 2014. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, minutes are approved.
2C, approval of the minutes from the public hearing held on February 24th, 2014.
So moved for February 24th at 7 p.m.
Support.
The motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Choate, for the approval of the minutes from the public hearing held on February 24th, 2014. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, special minutes approved.
There are no petitioners on the agenda. Number 4 is a chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Earlier this evening, we had a study session on the Goddard Road reconstruction updates and bonding requirements. Later on in the meeting, that will be explained in detail more. I'd like to say that this Friday, we had like a Black History Month presentation here in the Chamber of Commerce, and I'd just like to say it was really a nice attendance, and the job was well done by administration, the clerk, and all was involved. As you do things for the first time, sometime you may leave someone out, but it's not intentional. We make sure that next time that we welcome everybody to be involved. So I think it was a great job. Very proud of the people of Romulus that came out, and very well planned from the administration and the people involved. Also, on another note, I had some varsity girls basketball team came to my house, my wife and I. We fed them before the game. And I know Coach Buckley said, don't feed them too much because we don't want them sluggish. So I went to the game and they was kind of losing. I looked at my wife, I said, I told you not to feed them that much. But in the fourth quarter, we started to really come along. And I said, yeah, I told you, that was just enough food for them. And so we very proud. They was district champs. They beat John Glenn by 11 points. It was a really good game. Both teams played extremely well. I'd like to just give our district champs a hand. And with that, that concludes the chairman's report.
So moved to approve the chairperson's report.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Choate, supported by Ms. Abdo, to accept the chairperson's report. Roll call vote. Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. That concludes my report, and thank you.
Number 5 is the mayor's report, and presenting the mayor's report in his absence is our chief of staff, Robert Dickerson.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members
Good
of the
evening,
council.
Mayor.
The mayor asked me to give his report. He'll be back in town on Wednesday. We have 3 things asking for your approval. The first thing is request City Council authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into an agreement for financial advisory services with Hutchinson, Shockey, Early, and Company for a cost and marketing services of the City of Romulus 2014 capital improvement bonds at a cost not to exceed $19,000.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ms. Choate.
I'd like to concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into an agreement for financial advisory services with Hutchinson, Shockley, Early, and Company for cost and marketing services for the City of Romulus in 2014 capital improvement bonds at a cost not to exceed $19,000.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Choate, supported by Ms. Makowski, to concur with the administration, authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into an agreement for financial advisory service with Hutchinson, Shockey, Early, and Company for cost and marketing services of the City of Romulus 2014 capital improvement bond at a cost not to exceed $19,000. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Mr. Makowski?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The next item we're asking for approval is the request of the City Council to adopt the attached resolution authorizing the City of Romulus 2014 capital improvement bonds in the amount not to exceed $6 million to pay part of the cost of various capital improvements throughout the city. And the funding for this is going to be through our road monies, Public Act 51, the DDA funds, and water and sewer funds.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Ms. Choate.
I would be willing to make that motion, that we would concur with the administration and adopt the resolution that is attached, authorizing the City of Romulus in its 2014 capital improvement bonds in an amount not to exceed $6 million to pay part of the cost of the various capital improvements for the city.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Choate, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to concur with the administration and adopt a resolution authorizing the City of Romulus 2014 capital improvement bonds in an amount not to exceed $6 million to pay part of the cost of various capital improvements for the city. Any discussion?
And, Mr. Chairman, may I say
Sure.
that any members of the public who are watching this who need copies of the maps and so forth may contact the Planning Department or the DDA, Mrs. Lambert, and get copies.
Thank you, Ms. Choate.
May I just add something as
Yes.
well? Talking to the planning department, they do plan to put this up at the website or the Facebook site, so that will be available. But at the study session that our chair previously mentioned, we reviewed the future plans, and it includes various road projects, water projects, and improvement of the streetscape that will happen over the next couple of years. And the funding matches federal grants that are in place. So this has been in the plans for nearly a year at least. So it looks like a very exciting bunch of projects, so money well spent.
Right, exactly. You have anything else?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to add with this is for reconstruction of Goddard Road from Romaine to Wayne Road. And it is reconstruction of Grant Road from 5 Points east to the railroad track. And it is to build a sidewalk and an underpass for pedestrians from Herman Street, on the west side of Wayne Road, from Herman Street to Goddard Road. And those are the three projects that will take place hopefully this summer.
Thank you. As you can see, we are really being proactive and moving Romulus forward. Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, Council. And the final request of the Mayor's Office is to request City Council concur with Mayor Burcroft's recommendation to appoint Belinda Banks to the City of Romulus Housing Commission to fulfill the term of the vacant resident board member. The term expires February 26, 2019.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ms. Abdo?
I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and appoint Belinda Banks to the City of Romulus Housing Commission to fulfill the term of the vacant resident board member position. The term will expire on February 26, 2019.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to concur with the administration and appoint Belinda Banks to the City of Romulus Housing Commission to fulfill the term of the vacant residency board member position. The term will expire on February 26, 2019. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Mr. Chairman, that concludes the Mayor's report.
Thank you, Mr. Dixon.
6A is the clerk's report. 6A1, for second reading and final adoption, is an ordinance to restate Chapter 39 of the Romulus Code of Ordinances. This ordinance was introduced at the council meeting of February 24th, 2014.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ms. Choate.
I would be happy to make an ordinance that, or adopt a resolution to grant second reading and final adoption to the ordinance restating Chapter 39 of the Romulus Code of Ordinances, and this was introduced on February 24th, 2014.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Choate, supported by Ms. Makowski, for the second reading and final adoption of an ordinance to reinstate Chapter 39 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth? Yes. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
That concludes the clerk's report. 6B is the treasurer's report, and the treasurer could not be here this evening and just asked to be excused. Number 7 is public comment, and this is a portion of our meeting where those in the audience can address council with your comments. If you would like to address council, please raise your hand. After being acknowledged, please approach the podium stating your name. We ask that you please limit your comments to 3 minutes. There are no written requests this evening.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Anyone else in the audience would like to make a public comment? None in the audience? Okay, we will close that part out, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. 8 is unfinished business. 9 is new business.
Mr. Barton,
Yes, Mr.
if I
Wadsworth.
could, we probably should have done this at the beginning, but as we all see tonight, that Councilman Kraut is not here. And I guess about noon today, he had a slight medical scare, but I understand that he's back home and he's okay, and we wish him well, Harry.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth. Thank you.
Number 10 is communication. And number 11, adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Makowski for adjournment. Mr. Wadsworth? Yes. Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we are adjourned. Thank you.